It is I had to look at it, January the 16th. Um, it's Monday morning. For those that are off this holiday, I guess get you some rest. For those that are actively engaged in community service and community events, I say happy MLK Day to you. Um, yeah, that's what we're going to say. And we're going to stick with it. So for everybody that's going to get up this morning just to hear what is going to come out of my mouth, what I have to say, I say good morning to you, and I appreciate you, like always, for being here at Consistency is Currency, your morning podcast of choice. Again, thank you, and I appreciate you. Like always, so let me put the caption up, and that is an open dialogue question that you can ask yourself, and a question that you can actually answer to. Like, do you still dream? That's the question. Of course, you had Dr. Martin Luther King talking about, I had a dream. We've all heard it. We've all have seen it. If you're over the age of 5, you've seen the I had a dream. You've seen the speech. You've seen the programs. You've been a part of a lot of stuff. You've been to parades and all that stuff that MLK said I had a dream about. So now I'm asking you, do you still dream? Like, do you still dream? Is there still something inside of you that still allows you to dream, that you want to create for yourself, or even not just for you, something for your legacy? Like, do you, the personal you, still dream? You can put inside the chat, I used to dream, but now I no longer dream. Whatever it is, go ahead and drop that inside the chat. But like always, I'm going to say good morning to you. If I can see you and you can see me and I say good morning to you, I want what's best for you. Or grand rising, whatever you say, I'm going to say it to you. And in return, it's only right for you to say it. All right. So good morning to you and grand rising to you. I pray that your day is just as good as the day that you had previously. I'm going to say that again. I pray that your day is just as good or even better than the day that you had previously. All right. That's cool. If I want that for you, you should want the same thing for me in return. All right. So today we're talking about the power of the dream. Yes, it kind of goes along with what is going on right now for today, talking about MLK. He had a dream. And I think this is really going to take it back to you, take it and put it into a personal approach. Like, do you still dream? Again, that's your question. That's a question that I would love for you to be transparent about, because we have more transparent moments in today about the dream. Good morning to you, ma'am. I appreciate you watching from LinkedIn. Yeah, watching from LinkedIn. I appreciate you like always. All right. So, do you have a dream? That's the question of today. Don't take it from MLK, because his dream was in his moment. His dream was in his season. Whatever season that you're in right now, the question that is proposed to you is, do you still dream? All right. So let's go ahead and jump into today's conversation, just so we can go ahead and let you just get your day going. The power of the dream. Somebody put dream inside the chat, because today we're going to tap into your process of dream, tap into the possibilities of dream in order for you to see it for yourself. The power of dream. For those who may be new to the platform, you're going to get definitions of words. Normally you'll get an etymology of the words too, but there's no etymology today. We're just focusing on the definition, and then we're going to go into the deep dive. Peace. Good morning, Ms. Hanley. Good morning to you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first definition of dream is a cherished aspiration, ambition, or ideal. A cherished aspiration, ambition, or ideal. As you see, the question that's proposed is, do you still dream? A lot of times people don't still dream because they no longer cherish it. Like, you don't cherish those moments. You've lost the energy to cherish, so therefore the hopes of your dreams is not really coming to pass because there is something about it that you're no longer that the ambition is no longer there. So it's ideal that it doesn't come to pass. It's ideal that it won't work because there is something about the vision that you had for it that no longer allows it to exist. That's where you become transparent on asking yourself, why do I have these moments to where the things that I tried just don't work? Because maybe you no longer cherish it. And because you no longer cherish it, you have no focus on it. You have more fears on why it didn't work than you do have of the faith of making it work. If a dream is a cherished aspiration, ambition, and ideal, then you have to look at it from a personal approach. Like, do I have the ambitions to make this dream come to pass, or have I lost its way, or do I no longer cherish it at all? That's your question. And the next definition of dream is contemplate the possibilities of doing something, or that something might be the case. And the inversion that I want you to see, if you're new to the platform, you're going to get inversions. You're either going to get red over white, or you're going to get white over red. If I say white over red, then I want you to pay attention to the words that are in white. If I say red over white, you pay attention to the words that are in red. And this is an interactive platform to where the inversions that you see, the things that resonate with you the most, you can put those things inside the chat, just like any other post. People look at the comments just to see, but the access to the vision and the information that you can transcend could possibly help somebody else out. They might not see it from my perspective, but they may see it from yours, and you dropping jewels all day. All right, so the inversion on this is red over white. Contemplate the possibilities. Like, that's a dream. A dream is a contemplated possibility. Like, when you wake up, you want to remember that thing, or if you have inspired to do something, that's your dream. So now you can contemplate the possibilities of creating it in order for you to allow it to come to pass. Or have you lost the moment of cherishing it? So now you no longer contemplate it as being possible. Like, have you ever had a dream that you no longer contemplate it as being possible? I mean, that's an honest response, and it's true. I mean, some of us have been in that space to where we have a dream, or we have dreamt about something for so long that we're feeling that it feels like it'll never come to pass, because we no longer contemplate that possibility. There's nothing wrong with that, just as long as you acknowledge that and knowing that it's probably not materializing, because, like we said in the previous definition, a cherished aspiration, probably because you no longer cherish it. If you no longer cherish it, then what? You no longer contemplate the possibilities of that dream actually manifesting itself into something that is tangible, something that you can see, something that you can accomplish, something that you can believe in. So if that dream that you have of completing something, even this year, you have to contemplate the possibility. Not allowing someone to contemplate whether you're going to do it or not, but can you contemplate the possibility? Put the word possibility inside the chat, because I want you to look at my possibilities is based on my presence. Ooh, that's deep. My possibility is based off of my presence. And what does that mean? If my possibility is based off of my presence, then therefore I must show up for myself. I must show up for my dreams. I must show up for I must show up for the possibilities of my dream. So therefore I must contemplate it and I must bring it to pass. Because I see it not just to say it, but I see it to believe it. I see it in its possibilities. I see it in its potential. I see it in its purpose. So if the dream is ever going to come to pass, I must contemplate the possibilities and I must have a continued process to do it. Because if not, doing something just might, the reason why it is no longer being done, because it just might be the case because you've lost your way in it. You lost your way in the dream, right? And the last definition of dream, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into this deep dive and we're going to close it out. So it says a dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. Now, I don't want to talk about sleep because a lot of times, a lot of people, they're still asleep, like physically or psychologically or spiritually or whatever it is. So let's go ahead and look at the inversion of white over red. A series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind. Like, where are your thoughts? And how are you contemplating your thoughts? Are your thoughts and images and sensations actually lining up with the purpose and the vision that you have for yourself by way of your dreams? If your thoughts and images and sensations are not in line with the dreams and the visions that you have for yourself, then the lack of contemplation of your possibilities is going to allow your dreams not to work, because there has to be an alignment. Like, if there is something that I want, I must align myself with it in order for me to go get it and to achieve it, because I want it. And because I want it, I must possess the possibilities of going and get it. Right? That's something like what Martin Luther King had to do. Like, there was nights he had to go get it. There were mornings he had to go get it. There's speeches he had to go get it. There's people that had to go get it and had to believe in what he was understanding, what was best for the people at the time. Like, what's best for you right now? What's best for your dream? What's best for your hopes? What's best for your possibilities? So let's go into this deep dive. And what I want you to do right now, imagine your dream as a train, right? Your dream is a train, and your dreams is on this train traveling in a direction with so much possibility. So I got that from today when I pulled up to the studio. The train was on the tracks, and I was looking at it like a lot of our dreams is on the train. And as we look at the train when it's going on the tracks, it's going and traveling with so much potential. And the only way for our dreams not to get to those destinations if our dreams are derailed. And when our dreams are derailed, it knocks everything that is coming behind it off the tracks. It becomes a distraction. It becomes a travesty. It becomes detrimental. It becomes deadly, because those dreams that are constantly and consistently on the tracks and it's running smooth and it has enough fuel, which is your why, it has enough fuel and it's going to get you to the destination because the journey was understood by the dream. And as it's flowing on this track and it began to go by, and I'm seeing different carts and I'm seeing different shapes of the carts that's on the train itself, yes, there's going to be blemishes. It's going to be may find yourself with graffiti all over you and all over your dreams, and it's making it all colorful, but yet you have to still stay on that track if you're ever going to get towards or get to the destination. How many of our dreams have been derailed by something that has taken place? But like that train, our vision tells us how far we can go. Like, don't allow your nightmares to be greater than your dream. I'm going to say that again. Do not allow your nightmares to be greater than your dream, because the dream actually reveals and it explores all aspects that we may not be aware of, or maybe something that we may possibly be ignoring, because our dreams provides insights into our subconscious. Now let's look at the word insights. The insights is seeing it from what is inside of us, and that internal and inward vision of us, that's like no one else is really privy to that in the outside world. So don't allow someone else's vision of what they see you doing tear down your dream, because they don't see it the way you see it, because you're trying to get them to approve of what you're doing. So therefore, if you feel that there was a lack of approval and energy and focus in what you're doing by someone else, then you feel maybe that dream wasn't your dream to begin with, and you allow them to talk you out of your dream. And because they talked you out of your dream, you no longer talk to your dream. And because you don't talk to your dream no longer listens to you, because you're not speaking the language of the dream. What's the language of the dream? The language of the dream is your determination. The language of the dream is your aspiration. The language of the dream is your abilities. The language of the dream is your promise. The language of the dream is your love. Like, do you still have love to dream? Because the dream is only going to be fueled by your why. Because on the other side of your determination is the fulfillment of your dream. On the other side of the other side of dedication is the fulfillment of your dream. Stop giving your dreams an option of not coming to pass, and will your way through it. Like, I don't give my dream an option of not coming to pass. I don't give my dream the option of not working. I look at it, I prioritize it, I understand where I should be. I look at what I can do right now, then I just execute my process. But developing what your process is completely up to you, because it's your dream, it's not mine. And that dominating characteristics of dominating your dream can help you really process and deal with those difficult emotions. Because trust me, your dream is going to ask you that question, like, why did you kill me? What made you run away from me? Why didn't you see me through? That's when you're able to ask and be able to answer that. Like, I was scared and I was afraid of failure. I didn't dream big enough. I was waiting on the right moment, and I didn't even think that I can do it. Because asking ourselves those tough questions and transparently looking within the dream, and knowing that that dream will really begin to awaken something inside of you. Because everything that we see in life right now was created by somebody's dream. The cell phone you hold in your hand was created by somebody's dream. The car that you drive is created by someone's dream. The food that you eat was created by someone's dream. The shoes that you have on your feet was created by someone's dream. The places that you will go today was created by someone's dream. Keep dreaming and you can keep creating. That's a cycle, because the more I dream, the more I can create, and the more I create, the more I can dream. Understand that cycle. And when you begin to understand the process of that cycle, then you know that that is a endless and a forever, that is a cycle that will always be. That is an infinite cycle. Again, the more I dream, the more I can create, and the more I create, the more I can dream. Put that inside the chat. Say that to yourself in front of the mirror. The more I dream, the more I can create. And the more I create, the more I can dream. Why? We all love accomplishments. We all love the sense of accomplishments. We all love what accomplishing something does to us. We all love the feeling that it gives us because we've accomplished something. So therefore, the more I dream, the more I can create, and the more I create, the more I can dream. And then that's going to allow you to even be okay when the things that you dream about actually pivots and take a turn. Why? Because we can understand there's a better understanding of it, and we can accept it, because now we're looking at it as, what could I've done different? What are the things that I need to change? What are the things that I need to develop? And when I develop those things and I develop the art and the process of changing that, then I look at it from the who that I am. If there's something that I know that I need to do more in order for me to change it, then change is inevitable. Because I begin to process that thought and to make it different. Because remember, the more I can dream, the more I can create. And the more I create, the more I can dream. Write your dreams down and create a plan on how you're going to bring it to pass. Once you create the plan, dream about it as already done. Dream about it all as it's already done. And when you dream about it as it's already done, then walk those steps into achieving it. And you'll get there. Why? Because it's already done. It's already done. The process is already done. The concept is already done. The vision is already done. The potential is already done. The ambition is already done. It's yours, but are you willing to go after it? Are you willing to process it? Because it's only yours if you assume it. It's only yours if you take ownership of it. It's only yours if you reach out and get it. It's only yours if you acknowledge that it's yours. All right, that's enough. Man, y'all be blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow here at Consistency. Consistency is currency, your morning podcast of choice. Y'all be blessed. Leave a message in the comment for whoever is seeing it. Leave them some jewels. Leave them a blessing. Because I want what's best for you. And I want what's best for everybody that's watching. Because your dream was given to you on purpose. Now go and create it. Peace.